fun and games. We got everything you want, just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Fan Zone, the adventure awaits for you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where the music plays. Dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where dreams are shown.
Subscribed! You've subscribed! Thank you so much. We are live doing a little bit of D&D in the Fan Zone. How's everybody tonight? Are you alive?
Indeed, we are.
Barely.
Excellent. We have sound. I got everything set up and ready to go, so we will be ready and early, except my player view. So I will be showing my cluster of a DM view for a couple seconds while I bring up my player view. All right, where is the mess? Here it is. So you guys were led to the underwater settlement of Kalo called Home, um, and
Rather convenient.
they spent a couple days there. When you got there, so a full day, and then left the next day. Um, Learned about them and their society and what they do and don't do. Um, you learned that they've been here for 30 years, set up trade arrangements with them. They want to do a swap, so they want you to ask around your settlement to see if anybody is willing to come live with them for at least 6 months, and vice versa. They want to send one of theirs to Waden's Keep, so they can learn a little bit more about you all, foster better relations, that type of thing. Um, and then you guys left, took off, came down around the outside of the lake, explored one quick hex, and then zipped around the outside, and they are now in E8, working your way back home. The rest of the hexes, um, E7, E6, and F6 are all explored, so those will just take you a quick day as you move through those hexes, um, weather permitting, and you'll get back just in time for on the 20th to have your charter turn. All right, so my player view is up, so let me switch it over to bump up the scale like it should be. There we go. All right, you guys took a group photo with them before you left. Anything else you wanted to add, or any comments, questions?
Nope. So just from the underwater people, we assume that can we assume that there's other beings that have been there for quite some time? Obviously, they haven't been in touch with any outside world, so could they be considered indigenous, or they're modern, but they just keep to themselves?
I don't think they're indigenous, but they came here before the corporate push to colonize this planet. It doesn't surprise me that there are other colonies here that predate this initiative.
Okay,
This appears to be one of them.
but they're not part of our particular system per se.
No.
No. And so when this planet was scanned, it was about 2 years ago when they did the initial scanning. They missed this little tiny colony at the bottom of the lake. It is,
Understandable. I would
as
miss it
far
too.
as you know, as far as anybody knows, this is the only. There were no intelligent indigenous peoples at all. Which is why there was the continents were parceled out and sold to various companies. Took
Right.
a year
Because
and a
they thought
half
that,
to iron out all the details and the logistics, and then
Oh,
you guys
you
were sent out here.
subscribed. You
So
really subscribed.
um,
Thank you so
so we have
much.
a protocol when we get there and somebody else already has it.
well, that's why they did all the scanning and they did all this preparation prior to, because this normally doesn't happen. It's the whole point. They do not have these people here do not want to make any kind of claim besides the bottom of the lake, or the lake itself, it
Okay.
should be, um, because they a tiny colony that came from a ship. The ship crashed in the lake. They didn't grow here.
Right. Got it.
Now, have we considered, because they were in what we consider our territory, making them a permanent part of our community and exchanging ideas and mutual protection?
Is that not what the cultural exchange thing they want to do is for?
I believe
Mhm.
that's the start of it, yes. I'm just discussing with us where it's going to end up with them becoming part of our colony would be a best case scenario.
So, like, extending them citizenship or something in a way?
Yes. And allowing them to
Oh,
have representation in whatever governing body we have.
I wouldn't say citizenship
That's
so
cool.
per se.
I would. They have a lot of scientific advancements that we don't that they could share with us.
Right, but that has nothing to do with us granting them citizenship on a planet they already lived on for 30 years.
Well, more citizenship to be part of us. Just like maybe
Part of
like
our community, kind of like NATO. Somebody messes with them, we'll come and handle it or help them handle it. Somebody messes with us.
Yes, but that's not citizenship. That's just a mutual treaty of benevolence.
yeah, but like officially in terms of like our whole like all the groups here, maybe we establish them as like a offshoot of our group or something. Like
Okay.
a like another settlement. I'm trying to think of the right word, but it's not coming to me.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. But it was the wrong word, but yes. Perfect.
All right. So um, Drake was saying it's just a small tax for them once they in their society, and I said then they will want representation, and then there's going to be revolution. It's just a whole thing. So um, speaking of
I'm just saying, Bex was already talking about giving them representation. So, we give them representation and then we tax them and then they can't, they can't have issues with it.
trying.
Sounds like their representative should have represented them better.
So speaking of the chat, um, we have Mantha8225 who now has her own emote. So you can look under Sven Zone emotes and just click it instead of having to go through all the enormous hassle and drudgery of typing out her whole name.
Right.
And
Nobody ever pings me anyway, but now
there's
you can, I guess.
she's celebrating her 54-month mod anniversary. So she's been my chief moderator for almost as long as she's been a moderator. After killing the last chief moderator, taking over their spot,
There can only be one.
and the
Well, she wouldn't become a citizen.
that's right. Um, and then Ship of Fools coming in hot, also 54 months with but hit and he's been subscribed for that long, which is amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Drake has been around for 47 months. He's not been subscribed for that long though. That's weird. Um, I wonder if something's broken with the Twitch follows. But regardless, check him out. Ship of Fools is starting to stream again, so every other Saturday night check him out. He also does a roundtable discussion group. That's on Fridays, right? Every other Friday?
No, it's on Tuesday nights.
Tuesdays, okay. I knew it was a night that I played as a player. So check him out on Tuesdays and Fridays. I mean, every other Saturday now. Who knows what else he might be doing. So make sure you follow. That way you'll know. Drake Takes and Ship of Fools appreciate it very much. Let's take a look and see what the follow age says for
Follow age might be broken.
Ship of Fools. Let's see if it works. 5 years, 8 months, 22 days, 5 hours for Ship of Fools. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for.
As long as
Go ahead.
it's almost as long as me.
Type exclamation point follow age and your name, and it'll tell you. Ship of Fools is a 20% chaotic evil star shaman mystic. And Mantha is a 60% neutral good ghost operative. So we've got a mystic and an operative. Good team up. If there's just going to be two of you, that is a solid pairing. You've got your magic, you've got your healing in your mystic, and then you've got your rogue who can deal out the damage and be a skill monkey for everything else outside of combat. So, good stuff. Rhino's a 69% chaotic evil barbarian.
There
And
we
the
have our tank
frontline.
as well then.
There you go. Awesome. All right, so
Every round I go and hide behind the barbarian so that he takes the hits instead of me.
That's right. Run up, attack, run back. So Nick asked me some specifics, and I mentioned it, and then did research and stuff, and so I made this for him specifically, Dr. Clef, and of course he's not here tonight, but I will share it with everybody. This is the charter map of New Harmony. New Harmony is a planet formerly known as Waydon's 4, and then Waydana 4 because it's the Waydana system. This is the 4th planet, and so they did it. Atomic Hero Squad. 25% lawful evil rogue. So we have a rogue and an operative. And guess what, Atomic? If you didn't look at my emotes, check that out, huh? You now also have your own emote.
Sweet.
And it's because of Atomic Hero Squad I got the idea. I just don't know why it took me so long. I've been with him for 5 years as well. And so check him out. He has been one of my long time, probably my most active follower. Mantha, right up there.
Min shows
two
up
of
like
them.
every night.
So between the two of them, they're consistently here. So they have their emotes. If make sure you can just say hi and then hit the emote when they show up. So it makes it quick and easy. It's awesome. You can also use it on other, if he ever shows up on other streams. So anyway, here's the map. You see where you are, Raiden's Keep, with the little blow up of where, sort of just off center a little bit of where your settlement is. And then you have the different locations around you. You've talked to a couple of them, Nightwood, and I forget the other one off the top of my head. I think it was Triumph or maybe Celestine, who wanted to get the golden blooms from you. But that gives you a little bit of an idea of who else is on this planet and the different. So there is some
Nightwood and
communication.
Greymore.
Okay, there you go. Nightwood
I
and
looked at my
Greymore.
notes. I wrote
That's
it
right, the
down.
Starfinder Society. Yeah. So then there is some communication, and if not between each other, there's also just you get alerts every once in a while where it's like achievements. Nightwood has built a satellite, or Greymore has reached 50 colonists, or different little blurbs that you hear about some of the other settlements. Nothing earth-shattering, nothing out of the ordinary as of yet, unlike you guys who found the monolith and these golden blooms. But I would suggest you save this somewhere, and I'm going to save it right now in my hotkey for the stream. Bloop, there we go. Any questions on that? All right,
Nope.
close that down. Shut that down. All right. All right, so here's the map where you guys are traveling. Did you guys want to do anything? Let's see, it is, did I update the message today with the correct day? Let's see, I say on here, I was in the middle of checking that and got sidetracked. 15th, traveling through E8.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where we are right now.
Yay. All right, so you finish setting up camp, come back after chasing the one fish guy away, and come back to camp, and take a long rest. Anything you guys wanted to do that night?
No.
I tried.
I'm just laying down the foundation. Des is doing wing stretches.
Yeah, because I tried to get into 4 and
Something I like to do on the rare
wasn't
occasions I
interesting to
think
me.
of it.
I did like that game.
Take a look at what you're going to get at level 4. Whether it's some of you soldiers will get a feat, and others of you will get some sort of special thing from your class or something along those lines. And so maybe you may want to start practicing that since you guys are just on the cusp of level 4, so that it's more believable when all of a sudden you wake up one morning and are able to do it. Same thing with level 5. You're going to get definitely everybody gets a feat. So just something to think
You're
about.
saying look them up, or aren't they in one of the books we got downloaded?
Yes, you don't have to open up a book. If you go to your main page and go to, let me see, I'll drop it on the camera so people can see what I'm talking about. So if you go to your main page where it says Mystic 3 class and level and click on the cog, it then opens up Mystic, and you can click right there under that little shield with a star on it, and it tells you exactly what's happening. As you scroll down, you'll see a 4th level, you get a connection spell, for example, and you can take a look and see what that spell is going to be, or you can just say you're practicing the weave and things. Anybody can do that with their class. Don't forget, you guys can also multi-class if anybody has the urge to dip into another class. But you can also open up over on the right under character where it says classes, access it the same way from there as well. All right. Night goes by uneventfully, so let me push the long rest before I forget. None of you are hurt.
Okay.
But you never know. spells and other things might be needed. Get
It
your
cannot
RP
hurt.
back.
Fuck me.
And it is
No,
now
thank you.
the 16th. Now there's someone already assigned to do that. So take it up with her.
I have a side question.
Okay.
Never mind. I found what I needed.
And
Shit,
so as you start traveling through, got to do the
Okay.
algebra to figure out where we are, or geometry, rather, E7. Start going into E7, give me nature checks. Those Des and Bex, if you're trained in it, have ranks in it. Give me a roll.
What was it again? Survival?
I
You
do
wait
not.
a minute.
All right, so
Okay,
now
so
go
now
ahead
you
and
get a +2.
What was the?
give them a +3 just because they rolled a 20. So do a +3 in the
Thanks.
modifier, Luna, and then roll
Plus it.
survival.
Sweet.
E7. Oops, E7. Didn't need it. As you get 31
helps.
total.
Indeed, it does help. Okay, can you reset the position of my dice from your side?
So if you right click,
Yeah, I know the process, but I can't. There's no. I can't. It freaked out, and my lock is not there anymore. So I don't know how to move it back. Reset.
well, if the lock is not there,
Yeah,
okay. You have the stream up.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so if you move your dice right next to your 20-sider, no matter where you are, you are right. It's not there. That's weird. Does it have to be on the background? Let's see. That's why. All right, so you have to move it to where the 20-sider is not over any image. Then you'll be able to see the lock and then the reset position. But
Right.
if you just left click
How is?
anywhere that's not on a die, you can move that whole box. And if it's on an image, you will not see the lock.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. Unlocked.
So I did not realize that. So there you go.
The more you know.
You're welcome.
Okay. As you're cruising down, you guys decide to stay to the east of the river from your previous travels. It's a smoother transition over there, and you go to then cross the river. And per usual, this is the last time you're going to be on the river. You're then going to be moving away from the river, so you go to start refilling your water bottles, wash off any last minute things you want to clean. Close this. All right, so Bex, are you riding Des or are you walking beside them?
I'm riding.
Okay.
The only reason
Yes.
initially I wasn't riding is we had a dwarf in the party at the time who
Yep.
was slow, and we were letting her ride.
Yep.
I'm much
Okay.
happier now that you're writing me, though.
Me too.
Don't make it weird, Reno.
I'm not saying nothing.
You're laughing.
So.
All right, so
Funny.
you guys are coming up on the river. It has been very windy today. as you're leaning into the wind and walking up. Give me perception checks.
This is crazy that I see better than the Android. Marking it down in my calendar.
You see better?
And Luna.
Yeah, it's crazy because I call him my seeing eye android all the time. He sees the things and then I fight the things. That's our dynamic, you know?
Exactly. It's good dynamic.
All right, so Des, like you said, you guys are walking along and you see the river ahead of you, and so you're sort of picking up your pace a little bit, and knowing that you're going to be able to relax as you sit down and wait by the river. And you see that the trees and the bushes are blowing hard and waving in the wind, and you see a little dust devil, which you've seen before, but then this one keeps going and keeps going and then starts forming into the familiar form of an air elemental that you've
Ah,
seen.
cool.
That's what we know about air elementals. I had that ready. As soon as he described the dust devil, I'm like, I know what this is.
Uh,
All right, so
That was one of my favorite spells here. Thanks. The elemental.
yeah. Give me just a moment here. I'm going to roll something.
Time.
All right, Dad, go ahead and give me initiative. The rest of you are in a surprise round.
That's a new picture.
All right, so Bex, especially since you're on his back, it's not surprising that you don't see them. But as he calls out air elementals, what would you like to do? And we cannot hear you, Jinko, if you're talking.
I am not. Oh, it's my turn. I'm surprised though.
Right, so you get to either move or. Oh no, I'm sorry. When you're surprised, you don't do anything. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I had it backwards, back assward. All right, so this one.
To be fair, Sven, I was thinking of the same rules you were, so.
Yeah, D&D rules. All right.
Yeah.
So the little guy comes flying towards you. It's going to move up. Oops, it would help if I. Well, I'll turn the grid on for you guys and then
I love the grid.
hit play mode so I can move him. So he comes
That's what
zipping
makes graph.
forward,
So graph paper is
moves
the coolest.
over, and then comes back down. Okay, so he's going to let's do a little drive-by. All right, so Des, you can do one or two, either move or do a standard action. One would argue you probably wouldn't have had your weapon out, but you have a shoulder-mounted thing and stuff, so you'll
I
also
do
waive
have
that
a shoulder-mounted thing.
requirement to have to pull it out.
And what she said.
Honestly, I think I will just take a move action.
Okay.
Tokens aren't locked. Fun fact.
Right. Where are we here?
So he's been like kind of jumping and gliding, and so he is gliding over here. And
This
as
is
part of the
hard.
move action,
Even with your weight, with the wind today, but you're able to do it. It's good practice for you.
part of the move action is just drawing his weapon.
Okay.
That's the whole turn. That's all the thing.
All right. Bex gets up there with him. Round 2.
Ooh, can I have 20 initiative like the rest of them?
Yeah. There you go.
We got a match. It's part of our brand.
Right.
Second one runs up.
Oh, there's two of them now.
Rocks and op attack.
They're running. They're running up.
Oh, well.
Sprain Splugathrox. You're overburdened until a successful medicine check to treat deadly wounds restores any of your hit points, or you receive magical healing.
Oops. Yeah, I tweaked something like while I was gliding over here, and just like I moved my arm too fast, and yeah. Oops.
All right, and it's a move. It moves up, and it's gonna slam you.
Heck, damn it.
It probably is gonna slam me.
Or not. Holy crap.
Was that a 1? I
Yep.
don't know. It's not showing in chat yet.
I saw the dice though.
I thought I saw the dice.
Bane beat TBC. He must be taking a break because he was playing tonight as well. All right, Core RPG Scripts Manager. Bad argument number 1 to Min. Number expected got 0.
What? Are you talking?
I was looking at the
Uh-oh.
error message. So, what is your KAC?
She rolled a 1. Or yeah. The
AC
thing.
is 19. I'm just saying, it did roll a 1 to start with. We all saw it.
I second that motion.
So, let's see if this will work. Shift. It did. Okay.
He took 20 guys. Sad.
All right, Bex, your go as this little thing comes flying up.
All right. Is it a move action to dismount?
No, it takes 5 feet of your movement to drop down. And you can go pretty
right.
much anywhere on the rear half of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anywhere of the 6 squares. Okay.
All right. Slip off and not sure Never fought an elemental before.
I
Have
will
no
say this
idea.
can be part of your trick attack if you want it to be, because you
Yeah.
can move as part of your trick attack. You switch views so people can get a better looking. And I can see my cool skybox of the sky.
Yeah, that shit. See, that's I'm talking about. That's 3-dimensional. Yeah. Yeah, the sunrise and sunset too.
No, not yet.
Uh, your steering controls are way better than mine.
All right, so he destroys the elemental. And what does it
All
look
right,
like?
that's all I got. Um, it's a lens pistol, so it's this big box with a couple of dials, one on the back, one on the front, kind of like the machine the optometrist scans your eyes with, where you have to
Right.
dial the two different lenses to get it right. And so the thing is big and bulky. Um, so I dial it in, and when I get it dialed in just right, this white flash of light comes shooting out, and it hits this little elemental. It just kind of little puff of sparks or whatever it is elementals are made out of, and it's gone.
So, ow. Wrinkle.
I mean,
All right,
realistically, it's a laser, so you wouldn't even actually see the shot, just what it hit.
very nice. All right, and that brings us to Luna.
Yes. She is going to move over here to southwest, and then take a shot with her laser. I'm not her laser, her tactical semi-auto pistol. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I gotta give him 20 feet. So can I just go straight through, or do I gotta go around like this?
In
It would
Starfinder, you
probably
can
be
go through other
easier.
people. Yes, your friendly people. Yes. Okay.
Just trying to, and I'm already targeted. So here we go. Come on. Oh my God.
As a
There's a
hit,
hit.
your shot rings out.
Nice. Max damage.
Des.
Um, Des is looking around wildly, trying to see if there's more air elementals. Just making an active perception check as my turn, because I don't see any. So
Okay. And you are correct. You do not see any at this moment. Your speed is reduced by 10 feet, by the way, as you
yeah,
are
I was
encumbered.
reading it.
But as you're looking, you do see another one form.
Uh-oh.
Look, I already passed my turn. I just point. I'm pointing at it. Over there.
Cool. She's raiding in action.
No, I'm not even reading in action. I made an active perception check. That was my turn. That was what I did. I'm not retconning that to be better.
Come on.
Just poking fun at you.
And another one comes right up to Luna.
That procs an op attack. Last time I did that, it didn't work out so well, but
It's the thought that counts.
That is 15 feet. Okay.
just got a bunch of errors. I think a 20 probably hits.
Getting bigger.
That's a hit.
Okay, more errors.
Wow. Wow. That was a big. Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
And it hits Luna.
Bludgeoning. Dun, 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 dun.
A little bit of damage. Alright, what does this do again?
Not a little bit of damage. That's
This
almost
one,
half.
is this one big enough to do this? Let's see. Okay. Luna.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to target the medium and do the same thing with the shot. I have plenty of space to do so.
Alright, so the one next to you will attack you.
Will or won't.
He will.
I thought.
Go ahead and take your shot.
My turn.
Alright, so the one next to you throws off your aim as you shoot. Are you going to move?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Obviously, there's something right here.
Vex.
So I'm saying,
All right, there's another one over there. Well, since it seems to be working on him, we'll continue. All right. What roll?
Loose gasket. Any attack roll made with your weapon takes a -2 until the weapon is repaired. And your weapon jams and can't fire until cleared with a successful engineering check. If a character fails by 5 or more, you take a critical hit from the weapon. Let me see, can I move? You are Vex. Hold on. Good. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Plus,
One of the lenses is out of sync now.
plus.
Note to self: high winds will move the lenses.
All right, so that is your turn because your trick attack is a standard. Des, or
It is.
full action rather.
Is kind of, I don't know, something's off with the way he's moving. But he moves, and he's going to go ahead and
10 feet.
yeah, he's moving 10 feet. Sorry, out of a possible maximum 15. Yeah. Sorry, I immediately lost the thing that I was looking for. So he is going to go ahead and attempt a spinning cleave. I've got 2 enemies that are within my range. Hey, Luna, duck!
I'm going to.
And just because he did tell her to duck, I'll go for the one that's not right next to her first, and then the one next to her, because I'm trying to stop before I hit her. It doesn't actually matter, but it matters to me. Uh-oh, no errors. A 19 hits.
Nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop targeting them. I'll just roll it and drag it on them.
Why? Oh,
All right. And the next one is at the already injured one. That's a hit. Okay, it's giving me errors every time I roll now.
It's throwing errors for me too.
Oh, it's throwing it for everybody?
I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Well, it did once.
And as a... Yeah, might as well. As a move action, I believe. Yeah, as a move action,
You
he is
already
going
moved.
to... Oh, you're right, I did. Okay, cool. Sorry, error was covering the combat tracker.
All right, so this one is going to his movement does not provoke opportunity attacks
No.
as he
Oh,
moves there. And I need Luna.
aw.
Bye-bye, Luna.
But you're saying you need me.
Saying I need you?
He said, Luna, I need you. And then he stopped, and I've not heard anything. So I said, aw.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he's checking what kind of save you need to make.
Reflex save.
Come on. It bounced on
Nice.
15 3 times.
All right, so you are picked up with the wind, or wind is carried with it.
Yeah, can I make an op attack on Luna?
You are flat-footed, grappled, and off target.
Indeed, you can.
So you are NEM, as you're spinning around. Your hair is getting all in your eyes and your mouth. Leaves
Okay, cool.
are everywhere. Sand and dirt flying around.
And I know I like being in nature, but this is a little too much.
All right, so at the beginning of your turn, you take some damage. You cannot fly, so you can't do that. If a carried creature, okay, you can attempt a fortitude save.
I was trying to do something and it didn't work.
So give me a fortitude save.
Come on. Oh, that was so.
Why would you have an initiative 8?
I tried
His would
turning
be
on.
different. Vex is what comes up to you.
No. I tried turning on manual dice entry and rolling initiative again so that I could just put in the thing without making you do it. And it just gave me errors and rolled normally. So I was at like a 5. So my initiative should now be 8.
All right. Fortitude save. Nope. And if a carried creature does not escape, it can attempt a fortitude save. If it succeeds, that happens on a failed save. The carried creature is unable to act until its next turn or until the whirlwind releases it.
That's for me because I'm in the midst of things. Or
Yes. All right. So you're struggling and trying to get out of this thing, and as you're not able to, as you're starting to turn and upside down, and it's just continuing to spin you around and around, getting vertigo, getting a headache, as you're unable to know what's right and left. And this thing is just going to
Is
Vex.
it traveling with her?
It is. Yep.
Okay, well, it would have procced an op attack. I don't know if an
Right.
11
Roll
will hit it,
damage.
but I can't. There's Dablet.
no,
Back.
but
Half. Thank you.
yikes. Okay.
All right. As you slice into Luna, Vex.
Getting back at her for not healing me.
Thing is taken off through the trees. What would you like to do, Bex?
I, as part of my trick attack, would like to move a little bit closer. Then
All right. Well, what are
Take
you
a
shooting
-2
them
for
with?
range. I am shooting it with a hand coil, an Explorer hand coil.
Okay, so you
Because
switched
my lens
weapons.
pistol, I had to switch weapons. Does that take an action?
It's part it's part of your move action. You just drop the other one on the ground.
Yeah, I would have. So I switched weapons. I'm using the hand coil Explorer, which doesn't have as good a range. If I had the
What
lens
is its
pistol, it'd
range?
be its range is 40, so I'll be at a -2.
And you're shooting through the trees, so you'll be at -4. It'll have cover.
Fair enough. Let me modify
But
that.
it is flat-footed, so you'll offset some of that. And it is a small arms, correct?
Yes, it
Okay,
is. It
perfect.
is a. It is a pistol.
All right, so the wind is just
And I
too
missed.
strong. Those leaves just absorb the weapon. What does it shoot?
That's an electric arc
Okay.
weapon.
So the catches on one of the branches and just you see it arcing through the trees. Leaves come flying off. All right, Des.
Des is hobbling 15 feet.
So remember, if you go in a straight line, you can go 4 times your speed.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
If that's all you're doing for the turn.
So I'm trying to see if my diagonal is actually clear. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go
So
straight
this
up.
bush is not a big deal, but these trees are. Everything else is clear.
Okay, so that's 55 feet. I just want to make sure that I'm still within range of Bex. Could you move me there? I might go one more square up. Ooh, I actually would like to be one more square down. Good thing I was checking. And that's my turn. I'm moved.
All right. Bex
All right.
with the 26. Very nice.
Is that dark patch in front of me a puddle or treacherous terrain of any
I think
kind?
it's a shadow.
It's just a shadow.
I don't know what do you mean by dark patch. This? No, this is a
Yeah.
bush. I mean, a tree. That's a tree, that's a tree, that's a tree. The rest of these are smaller bushes that are not a big deal. You can get through them without any hassle. They're not difficult terrain or anything.
All right.
You could lay prone and get cover from them, but
No, I'm just gonna continue moving forward through the trees.
okay.
Bring back my Luna. Do I have a penalty now?
Just through just a -2 because of the trees. You are within 40 feet now. Nice. All
Get
right, so
him.
I need to add your hand coil sound effect. Make a
Yeah.
note of that. Horizons, here we go. And what's it called? Bex. Hand coil sound. All right. It has been noted.
Woo.
There's a larger chance of it getting done. All right, so it was a move and attack. Dez.
Dez is moving 15 feet. And then look, it's really far away. I would like to try to do harrying fire on the elemental.
With what? You're carrying your pike.
I have a mounted pulsecaster rifle.
Okay.
Do I need to worry about the range increment with it being not actually an attack? Or is it still an attack? I forget.
I do not remember harrying fire off the top of my head enough to know.
Okay, I'll
Just
check
roll
real
it, and
quick.
if it's close, we'll check.
That's a fair. Nope. Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry
He's
about the
having
combo
a
because it's
bad
not actually an
time.
attack. So.
Hey, did you mess with this while you were up here? Stop messing with screws.
Right. A little flag comes out and says "pew" from the barrel
Exactly.
with a little Bex symbol in the bottom of the flag.
Okay, it's my turn. It's Lunalai's turn. Now, question is, I'm interested in casting Mental Surge.
Hold on, you're not going to be alive, so because you take damage at the beginning of your turn.
Getting damage for time.
Woo.
And even if you roll a 1, you're unconscious.
Ouch.
Alright, so it goes to here and flings you. And it says, quote, can you check to carry the creature at any time during its turn in a space of its choice adjacent to its position at the time of ejection? Alright, so splash.
Oh my god, she's gonna drown. Well, it was nice knowing you.
I know, right?
Oh no, he threw her onto land. Okay, okay. Oh no, wait. I'm watching him. Never mind.
Okay. That's as far as it goes. Bex. So you have a really hard time seeing it through both trees. You're in a, but any movement will pretty much get you a better shot.
Yeah, I'll move out closer.
Yeah.
And he still has Luna.
No, Luna's in the water and unmoving and starting to sink.
Oh. I would have gone after Luna instead, even if I had to run to get to her.
Well, we're keeping this interesting by
Okay.
letting the mistakes go.
So go
I
ahead
don't
and
think
move.
you get to let mistakes
you
go
wanna go?
when you're the one dying.
All I'm going to do is running, jump in the water,
Okay.
just trying to get to her. That's all I can do this round.
All right, and give me an acrobatics check. Just don't roll a 1 or a 2. Just a luck check to see if you hit a wet rock or a fish or something weird happens. Nope. All right, so you are in the water, close enough to her to where you can grab her. All right, you're gonna hold her down underwater.
Yeah, watch the pretty bubbles
Put your
float up.
foot on her.
Why do you fleshies make bubbles? I don't understand.
All right, Des.
Well, even though Bex is already there, Des is going for Luna. And because he technically has a faster fly speed, he's flapping away in the harsh winds. And moves 80 feet.
You wouldn't have been able to stop anyway.
Thought your top was 60 now with your, because you said your top speed was
I thought you said if
15.
you went in a. I thought if you went in a straight line, you could go 4 times your movement
Right,
speed.
4 times 15 is 30, is 60.
Yeah, so that's my ground speed. So my ground speed is 25, and my flight speed is 30.
Okay, so your flight speed is 20 with me being encumbered. All right,
Yes.
so why wouldn't you be flying all the time? I don't understand what the difference is.
I don't know. It made more sense in my brain of I twisted
Okay.
something and it's really windy. Maybe I shouldn't push myself. But this is a situation where I should
Gotcha.
push myself because she's drowning and can't do anything.
Gotcha. All
And
right,
also, I'm here now and I also can't do
give me an
anything.
acrobatics
So
check. Same thing. This is for the wind.
before I roll that, I think I have a -5 to those.
It should be automatic. And if it's not, it's no big deal. You
Never mind.
just all you're doing is you just don't want to roll a 1 or 2 on the dice. I don't care what the total is. The total would have been a 1, but I don't care. I just want it's a luck check more than anything else. All right. So you move up. All right. So Luna on your main page, you show the world what's going on.
Not my main page. I'll be showing the main page.
So in the middle where it says, on the bottom left, it says stab, which means hit points equals 0 and dying. So click that.
I thought my stab's on the lower right.
Yes, but
Yes.
it's the left one of the 3 options.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you are no longer close. Let me make sure it's right. Okay, so it's half right. So you're no longer prone. You are no longer dying. You are stable and unconscious and prone. But you're in the water. However, Bex is there and he moved up and grabbed you. So he's keeping your head up out of the water. So you're good to go. As long as Bex maintains keeping your head out of the water.
So because I'm unconscious, how long would it take to become unconscious?
Next
Another
round,
round.
if no one heals you, then you can SNF, that next button, which means you heal 1 hit point, and you'll have your whole turn and be able to do whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm still technically at 0 then.
Yes, you're correct. You're at 0 hit points. You are unconscious, prone, but you are no longer dying.
Right.
All right, and its turn. I was going to go after Bex, but Bex is in the water now, and it's too small to go after Des.
You
So
could go
it's
after
just going to
Des.
move up.
I won't mind.
And attack.
All right. Did something specifically not proc an op attack?
No.
Like that one? Okay, cool.
.24 is a hit.
And does 12 damage.
As it tries to attack you.
probably succeed.
Why?
I saw a 12 on its die, if that helps.
All right, we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
My KC is 19.
All right, that is a miss.
Woo!
It slams into you. You stumble a bit as you're landing and on the edge of the waterway, but it does not actually do any damage to you. But he's gonna try again. That time
That
it
hits.
hits. All right, Luna, now you get to go and click SNF.
SNF.
So you have 21 hit points. You're down to 2 RP, resolve points, but you are now have your full turn. You are prone, but you are no longer unconscious or stable. You are just prone.
Okay. So I have a few questions. 2 questions actually. On the spell for life bubble, does the person what is the limit on what their hit points can be? Does it have to be 0? Can it be 1? Can they be conscious?
The target is up to 1 creature per level. So you are level 3, so it can be up to 3 creatures, no 2 of which can be more than 30 feet apart. You surround the target creatures with a constant and movable 1-inch shell of tolerable living conditions customized for each creature. So it has nothing to do with
Mechanics.
whether they're alive or dead or having hit points or anything else. They just have to be 1 creature within 130 feet, or up to 3 creatures up to 130 feet within 30 feet of each other. And you surround them with this shell, and they can breathe freely in any atmosphere, as well as underwater or in a vacuum. They're immune to gases and temperature. And it lasts for a day, 3 days.
I missed the part about if they have to be 0 or can they be 1 or 2 or something.
It has nothing to do with their hit points. They can be full
It
hit
doesn't.
points, doesn't matter.
Okay. So ideally life bubble is used for us most of the time because we get somebody dies and I can seal them up in this bubble and they can breathe.
I think it's more for going into like, ooh, this area has poisonous gas.
You could have
Let's
used
use
this
this.
underwater. When you guys were underwater, you could have done it.
Okay. My mistake. I was thinking of another spell. Cool. So anyway, I have that ability, guys, in case you didn't know.
If you ever go back
Woo!
underwater somewhere,
Right.
you have it now.
There we go back.
What you're talking about is stabilize, and stabilize is if the target
Right.
has 0 hit points and is dying, it automatically stabilizes. But you can't cast it on yourself.
Right now.
That would be crazy if you could.
Okay, but that brings up my other question. Is that if I were to like say go into a state of zen while I'm being swirled around tornado of an air element, could I like concentrate and do a spell?
No.
Assuming that I'm alive, obviously.
No, while you're being spun around by an air elemental, you cannot cast spells.
Okay. Because if I could have, I was ready. Anyways, speaking of the metagame, I let it go that about my turn before when I shot the other air elemental because I did not. I thought that it was our party that was right next to me. I wasn't paying attention to that note. So obviously I would have hit the one on me, but I did not. And this whole thing would have been very different story. But I thought this is pretty cool. Let's just go with it. And sure as shit, it was interesting. My character dies. And I end up almost drowning. Getting baptized.
All right, so what are you doing?
Man, do you know how hard it is to drown in a tabletop RPG? It's so hard. You
So
have to be underwater for so long.
Bex is cradling you in his arms.
Aw.
What are you doing? It's your turn. You have your whole turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out of the water.
Okay, so you stand up from being prone. That takes your move.
And there are no targets.
Your action to move, or do you want to just stay where you are? You're about a little between your navel and your chest.
Okay.
Your
Well, yeah, because she's
in water.
Yeah, because she's short. Okay. So the question is, can I heal myself?
You can cast a spell, sure.
Well, under attack.
You can absolutely cast a spell. You can use a potion, whatever you want to do. You can use your mystic ability.
Yes.
Whatever. You have lots of choices.
So I'm going to do, let's see, what's my minute? I'm going to use a Mystic Cure. En moi. Luna Lyara. Luna.
Physician, heal thyself.
Right now I got to bring it over to me.
Correct.
By me. Oh, there I am. Stop. Keep hitting back. Vex, come on. There I am. Come on. Did that work at all?
5. Nice.
I'm going to need some more healing.
All right, so you did your move action and your regular action. So Bex, you're up. She stands up. The thank you is implied, by the way.
Right.
You know how these
Depends.
breathers are.
She's
He's fucking
up and
organic.
She's still gasping for air and everything, you know.
Had enough time to chant a spell though.
I'm sorry, Bex. Was that
I still have hold of her, right?
No, she stood up. She's standing next to you now.
All right, then I'm crawling out of the water.
Okay.
I mean, I did the I Dream a Genie thing. I just blinked my eyes and I'm cured. I don't know what you guys' problem is.
Tip my gun sideways to pour the extra water out of it.
Shake it.
And then
it shoots electricity. You'll be fine. The fact is, you're all covered in water and everything. You're fine.
It's good he's immune to electricity. You have a +1 on your attack to him.
And that's why I use bullets.
You're not wrong.
Nice.
Get him.
And that was enough.
Nice.
And with that, you guys are out of combat. Sparkles Mandy, welcome in. 37% chaotic evil mechanic with a little AI embedded in your skull, but you're only 37%, so we're not really that skilled at being a mechanic, but appreciate you stopping by and saying hi.
She's still on the fence,
Just doing some Pathfinder 2 earlier tonight. She might probably still is. I'm probably just taking a break. All right. Okay, so you guys are just now out of combat. Let me turn off the token lock, switch the camera view.
Dez is still gonna, even though like metagamey, whatever, but he's gonna go use a healing serum on Luna.
Okay. So you guys have some things you need to fix.
Yes, I need to make an engineering check
Nice.
on my lens pistol.
Hey, I think I threw out my back or something. Can somebody take a look at that? I need
Did
to
you hurt
either
yourself?
I pulled something. It hurts real bad.
Yeah, so
huh?
just
I
need
can
some healing
I
or
either
or
need
a
magical healing
successful
or
medicine check to cure deadly wounds.
Yep.
all right.
I can do
Treat
some.
Let me
deadly
look
wounds.
at medicine and see what I need to do to treat deadly
So while you guys are looking at
wounds.
what type of medicine stuff you have, see if anybody has a engineering kit of any kind.
I'm not gonna have that. No,
Nope. got nothing.
I'm barely
Map.
proficient in things.
I do have an engineering toolkit.
Okay,
Hell
good.
yeah!
So that will help you so you can repair your weapon, and then it'll also give you a bonus.
I have a lighter. That would help.
Where's my stupid? There it is.
Yeah, just hold it under his palm and see how long it takes for him to
Treat
feel the
deadly
heat.
wounds. All right. So what are you using to treat deadly wounds?
Well, let's see
Autorize it.
A med kit.
if I have any medical equipment.
Luna, do you have a med kit?
I do not have a med kit.
I have a med kit, an advanced one.
There we go.
Well, then I will use it to treat Dez's
All right.
wounds.
So who has the higher medicine, and the other one can assist?
I have an 11 in medicine.
Nice.
Okay,
Luna, what do you have?
a +7.
All right. So Luna, give me a medicine check.
There we go. Fine.
All right. So you get a +2 to your medicine check. Bex, you're looking for a DC 20. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw that to you. I meant to throw it to the
It
camera.
popped up right when I was clicking on that.
I'm sorry. That was my bad.
No.
Like, does it hurt when
Very
I press
close.
here? Yes! Yes, it hurts!
Yes.
Okay, how about
Oh.
here? Yeah, that hurts more!
Des, you're a soldier. Did you take any ranks in medicine?
No.
Okay. I tried.
I get 4 skills a level, guys.
Okay. Well,
Doctor, it hurts when I do this. Well, don't do that.
Just stop doing it.
Yeah.
Doctor, it hurts when I, like, walk. Have you considered just not walking?
No.
or it hurts when I push my arm. It hurts when I push my chest. It hurts when I push my leg. You have a broken finger. All right.
Alright, well,
All right. So then we need to get a.
Luna,
So I
spare
will allow
healing
you
spell
guys
for
to
the
swap
injured.
if you want to. May not be rules as written, but Bex, if you want to help Luna.
Try it. All right. Here's
I think
my.
he has an automatic. He has a +11. So.
Yeah, you have automatic. You have an automatic benefit. So Luna, you get put a +2 in a modifier. This time you're actually
Okay.
going to walk over to her, to Des, and then give me a
Okay.
medicine check. And you want 20
Okay.
+2. So you should have a +9 total. What it will be. 18 again.
I
Hey, does
have
it hurt when
one.
I push there?
I
Yes!
have one Mark 1 serum of healing.
I
You
don't
I
also
think
was
have
that
a
trying.
counts
healer
as magical
with you,
healing.
so it might be if you guys take a 10-minute rest, she can do magic healing for free, or she has a couple spells.
Let's do that.
Spare healing spell for the injured.
You just have to
Okay, I have
convince her to do so.
guys.
I
keep
gave
forgetting.
her a healing serum. This will make us even, you know?
I keep forgetting that I have this. I have the spell gem with Mystic Cure in it.
That too. So you have the healing touch if you guys take a 10-minute rest, and then you also have your spells. And now you have a healing gem as well.
I mean, we should still take a 10-minute rest anyway. It's
Yes,
just whatever you decide to do.
I don't know
Okay,
about
so
you guys, but
sit on the bank of the river, take a short rest as 6 more elementals appear. Go ahead and click.
No wonder he was pushing for the short rest so hard.
Go ahead and click Stam if you want to use up. I keep forgetting that it's broken. Dadgummit. Alright, so you were at 2.
Oh.
And spells, I know you use it. Mystic Cure, and that's all. Alright.
I spent a resolve point, even though it gave me my fatigue back. I spent it. I'm honest about this.
Yes, Bex, I don't think was hurt at all. But Luna
Yeah, it was Luna and I.
needs to take 1.
I just pressed the stamp, but it didn't go through.
Yeah, because the short rests are broken.
Yes, main.
So it healed you even though you didn't do the thing to heal?
So you were down
And
to
because
1
you aren't hurt.
resolve point. Luna. And you are still down 10 hit points.
So now I can use the healing touch thing because we've taken a 10-minute rest, or I can just use the spell gem, or
Yes
I'm
to
down 10.
both. You were down 10.
I am down 10.
Dez is encumbered and is hurting, so he needs magical healing to fix himself, even though he's only down 2 hit points. He's wounded other ways, so he needs the magical healing to heal himself,
Okay.
unless you guys wait till tomorrow and then try your medicine checks again
No,
while
that's
he's
fine.
limping and in pain.
Yeah, we're gonna be going real slow for the rest of the day. We might not make it back in time.
So I'm putting boost of healing on Des.
Okay,
Whatever
go ahead and
you
drop
want
it.
to do.
Nice.
Thanks.
All right, so you are no longer encumbered.
Yay!
There you go, and then
I was feeling that.
Oh, should we
By the
wait?
way-
Should we use that med kit on her too? I say we, but should you guys try using that on her?
yeah, you guys
I'll
can
watch.
if you want.
I'll
And
hold things for you.
Notekeeper, you may want to add the fact that if they're big enough, they can pick you up and carry you away to your notes on air elementals.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put. I just reset that by doing the 10-minute rest, correct? Or not?
You reset what?
The boost of healing. I thought we were taking a 10-minute rest if we actually are, so that I could get my boost of healing back in order to do it on myself.
We did, didn't we?
I don't think we
No,
did.
you don't. There's no such thing as a boost of healing. You have, besides the chat boost of healing, which people pay for with their points, you have Mystic Cure, which is a spell.
Right. I have the spell gem, yeah.
And a spell gem, and you have the healing touch, which is once a day.
Okay, that's what I'm asking about. I wasn't seeing that anywhere.
That is on your actions page.
Okay, so
I
it's,
gotta
like
fix
that's
this. Okay.
now I go
So you are now
then
fully healed, and you used up. Do you want to use a spell gem or your spell?
for
You did the
for
chat boost of healing, which is not correct. So instead of
I
the
did
chat boost of healing, did you want to use up a spell gem or one of your 3 remaining spell points?
okay, just to clear my confusion, didn't I use the chat boost of healing on Des?
Yes, so the chat boost of
Yes,
healing
but
is when
nobody
somebody in the
redeemed
Twitch
a
channel.
boost of healing from
Oh.
chat.
Thought that oh the chat online. Okay, I'm like, okay, never mind. Not to chat in games, to chat online. Okay, so I'm going to have to use the Mystic Cure, which I thought I'd done already.
All right, so you use up
So
on another spell slot. Perfect. So you still have 2 spell slots. Didn't use up your gem. You're good.
correct.
All right. So
Awesome.
you guys are all healed. Actually, you are completely healed now, except for Luna
Why?
Is she
with
knocked out?
resolve points. She's low,
Oh,
and so if she dies twice, you die forever.
yeah. Well, don't
Possibly,
do that.
possibly. Hopefully, you guys have boost of healing. I mean, serums, healing serums.
And
I
indeed we
did
do.
forget that I could have used a boost of healing on her when I couldn't reach her, but you know, hindsight.
I have a Mark II serum of
Well,
healing.
you've been here for 54 months. You want to wait
Hey,
till you're
I think I
longer.
actually use that more than anybody else does.
You're the only
So
one who's used it, to my knowledge, within the party.
there's
I don't think
definitely a
Jingo
lot
or
of
Reno
people.
have ever used it.
A boost of healing? Oh, the chat boost? No, I try not to do chat things.
Yeah, but he said,
It's not my thing.
All right,
No.
so you guys need to find the map. Close that. Close this. All right, so you guys finish the rest of the day. Goes by uneventfully. And with the roll you made, go ahead and give me another survival check.
You
For the
hold
next
off,
day?
Luna. You wait.
Okay.
Okay, now put a +2 in your modifier and then roll.
awesome.
And let's see. All right, so with the 27 you
Nice.
made today and the 31 you made yesterday, I'm going to say you guys are able to move 2 hexes, as there's no encounter. That's on the 17th. All right, one last roll to see how well
Luna,
you
you get a
do.
+2.
Travel. 6.
You're supposed to roll better than me.
I know, right?
Just a note for next time.
Not spelling it correctly. Let's see. It
Still got
is
16.
16 is still good. Don't get me wrong. It's just
But I needed 20.
we know we know that together we can get in the 30s. So
F5. Okay, through F. 5. What is this? Okay, and now I am caught up. You went through E6 and F5 yesterday. And you arrive back home on the 18th. Yes, okay, I did that wrong.
Home again, home again.
Control X, Control V, click.
Don't we have the ambassador with us, the other creature, or not? We haven't
No,
got that.
not yet.
Thanks.
No.
It's kind of something we got to go talk to our people about, and
Right,
then
right.
have our people meet their people
They're
and
finishing
swap
up
places
their,
with those
they
people.
also,
Yeah.
it's been 30 years since they've had to go above land for any length of time. They have suits that let them go, armor that allows them to travel, but they want to make sure that it's refurbished and ready to go to last months at a time. All right, back at Wayden's Keep. All right, so it doesn't take you
We'll get them a
long
really big bathtub.
to realize that there's a bunch more people. As another ship has arrived with more
Ooh.
people who wish, after hearing your exploits. So I'm actually going to make it the 19th. You guys get some rest. It's still there. Nothing is burned down yet. So
Yet.
you guys just have been traveling for a while. So you come in, take off all your gear, and get ready and sleep, crash, and then wake up on the 19th. And then I'm going to say you meet wave 1. So if you look at the charter people image, I'm going to have you guys help me here. It should have it in theory. It's called
Colony people.
thank you, colony people. Why don't I see it? Oh, it's not a note. It's an image. That's why.
Yep, that's it. There it is.
So if you look at the
Now,
colony people, you'll notice. I'm just sharing it to the stream again. Although I have it saved to my hotkey. Up on the very top right and the bottom. The bottom right, top left. There are 2 links. Those links go to the same thing. It's just a really big image. So I put it in both places, depending on where you are on the page. You can just grab it, click it. So if you want to click that and open it,
okay.
this is the first wave of people that you got.
Well,
And so I'll just going to go start with Jingo. If you would do the first 4 across, if you open it up, you'll see on the right their names, and just tell us who they are, what they are, and what they do.
Is this the colony people picture we're looking at?
No, it's if you click the little link on the top left or the bottom right, it says first wave.
expect me to read this?
Top left or bottom right of the colony people image itself.
Yes, there's a tiny little link.
I think.
Ah, I see
Yeah,
it
the
now. It's trying to load. There it goes.
And then if you expand it wide enough,
Yep, I
next to the
see.
pictures,
You want me to do the first column?
the first
First row.
first row, the first 4 across the top.
You have Kesari Vaughn, a Reptoid security officer. Tarnik 7, a sentient robot organism data archivist. Mirail Duran, a human terraforming technician. Jokali, a Shiran cultural anthropologist.
All right, and before Mantha takes over, a couple things. Reptoid is a shape changer, so they can and a form assume the form of other people. They're not blobs, so they still maintain their general shape, but they can turn into other humanoids. A sentient robotic organism, STO for short, is all of these are playable races, by the way. And a sentient robotic organism is different than a android. They are a robot that has gained sentience, whereas an android is Bex, and he is more of a
Cross between a human and a machine. Yes,
he has bodily fluids and things and stuff like that. So I just want to point those out. A couple cool people there. So Samantha, if you do the next four.
Broca Thorn, an android waste management engineer. Jax Umbra, a half-elf logistics coordinator. Nira Quen, who's a Demaya Lashunta, and she's a communications analyst. And then Threx Goran, who's a dwarf structural welder.
All right, those are pretty much self-explanatory. Reno, would you take the next four?
Sure. We have Sundray 9, who's a sentient robotic organism. How's that different from the other two?
The same. They're both sentient robotic organisms.
So he's a drone operator. Then we have Cathari. Her last name is, no, it's not.
His race
Barathu.
is a Barathu. Yep.
Barathu. Okay, so an atmospheric specialist. Ooh, that sounds cool.
Barathu are kind of like giant jellyfish people.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense because that's what the picture is of. Lomoviro, half orc medic. And read the last one. That's it.
You have one more.
Nope. Yep. It's Valeri Vex, a human, a chef and nutritional chemist. He has a very he has a very haughty accent, as all chefs do.
That's right. Drug dealer. That's what nutritional chemist means. All right. Back to you, Jingo.
All right. Tessindra Vale, a halfling archivist and historica. Dr. Harnax Soul, an android disease specialist. Velka Dross, a human hydroponics engineer. And Rin Talash, a Yosoki surveyor.
He used to work for Family Feud, asking surveys to everyone for
Survey
the game
says.
show. And now he's come here. All right, and the last four. Mantha.
Dr. Velen Mar is a human xenobiologist. Bex Rallin. We've got competition over the nickname. There can only be one.
She can be
She's
Bex
a
too.
human. Yeah, Bex 2 specifically. There's Bex 1, and then Bex the OG, and then Bex 2. She's a human robotics technician. Zaroon is a sentient robotic organism, and it's a mystery what he does. And then there's Tullen and Vess, who are Yosoki twins, and they're entertainment coordinators.
All right, they just don't spell well when they had their business cards made.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, so any questions, comments on the people? Those are the first
welcome
wave.
them all.
Again, they brought a ship with enough materials in it to fashion their own housing, but that's pretty much it. And is there anything you wanted to do as far as, did you want to interview any of them? Are you curious about anything? Did you want to put them through any kind of rigmarole?
No,
Yes.
I imagine that the company vetted them before they sent them here as volunteers.
Okay.
I don't know exactly the protocol behind it, but
In this particular
You want
case, yes, because they are here for as a group. Now, like the Soki family and the Vlaka family that came, no, they came on their own. But this was sent by the company, yes, and they went through the company like you guys did.
Cool. I will personally greet Kasari Vaughn. He's a security officer like me. I assume that he'll join me in help running the security force. And like him, I too have the ability to make myself appear as somebody else, although mine is holographic and not natural. So your
Nice.
security force both have the ability to assume disguises.
Yeah, you guys
Sure.
go out patrolling as each other.
That's right. You never know which one is Bex and which one is Kasari.
It's a mystery what their schedules are.
That's right.
Does make
Anytime
sure to.
they interrogate somebody, they interrogate them as the person they're interrogating.
It's a power move.
Who tortured you? I did. I tortured me.
Des uh invites them just whenever he sees them. He's like, "Hey, you want to join my workout group? We go in the mornings whenever I'm in town."
He's speaking of the entire first wave, whenever you run into them.
Yeah,
Okay.
as he meets
Cool.
them all for the first
Yep.
time, he's like, "Hey, you want to join my workout group? Hey, you want to join my
Right.
workout group?"
It is still
It's
going when
important
you're
to
not,
keep your
even when you're
strength
not
up,
there.
okay?
Your workout group is strong enough now to where, literally, where it survives when you're not there.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. I'm glad. I gotta leave a legacy
That's right.
of strong individuals
That's right.
who don't need no gym.
So this is, like I said, is now accessible. In addition to the other colonists, here in a few weeks, I'll probably be having you guys come up with some more colonists like you did last time, um, as your colony is continuing to grow. Um, and you're getting more and more resources and more help. All right, close. Okay, anything special you guys wanted to do on the 19th? Next day, the 20th, is your um, charter turn. So is there anything you wanted to do before the next day?
Well, Luna's really excited about all the people that she wants to go talk to. So she will be, on the rare occasion that she's not grumpy, she's going to be very excited about talking to Loma Viral, the half-orc medic,
Okay.
as well as the Rin Talish Yosoki surveyor, and Dr. Velen Marr, the human xenobiologist. Oh la la, he's good looking. So yeah, that's what she'll be.
Okay. Were you gonna say something, Des?
Des. I don't know how to navigate this. Des wants to go stop by the Angelos residence, and Valgretta stopped showing up to the workouts, and he just wants to go and check in on her and make sure that she knows that she's always welcome to come back.
Okay. Give me a charisma check and a sense motive check.
The only charisma check I'm proficient in is intimidate, but I don't want to intimidate her, so.
Okay.
I should have thrown that in the tower. I'm sorry. I'll
And
throw the
then
second
sense
one in.
motive. All right. Well, um, she doesn't let you in, but
Understandable.
she will. Uh, you do see her sister, one of her sisters in the background, um, and uh, you think it's far lit. Sometimes it's a little hard to remember all their names, but um, it looks like far lit is sort of, she sort of standing there with her arms crossed at first, and then as you're talking and things, she sort of seems to relax a little bit. Um, Arbundu Valgrida is the one that you're talking to. Um, you can't really tell. You're not sure if it made any difference. You're comfortable and it came out the way you wanted it to. So from your point of view and your mindset, you did as good as you think
It
you
went
could.
pretty well. Yeah.
And so
He knows he's not usually the best at social things, but he's doing his best. So
and there wasn't
yeah,
any
he's
kind
not
of real
overstaying his.
awkwardness, and you told her to enjoy your day and hope you see her again soon, and
Mhm.
walked away. Um, and she doesn't slam the door or anything else. There's no overtly aggressiveness, or she just says okay, and then as you leave, she closes the door. Um, but you feel like you made strides, even if
Even
she
if she
didn't seem
doesn't
to
show up.
react right now. Um, all right. So Luna,
Yes.
you are able to, whether it's by design or fate or just because he was on your mind more than anybody else, Dr. Velen Mar, you're able to quote unquote run into him first,
Wink,
and
wink.
you're talking to him. Um, he's traveled quite a bit and has been on several different um, planets working for this company, and so he's more of a company scientist than an adventurer. He's typically with a group when he travels, and that's sponsored by the company. So, he's doesn't even carry a weapon on him, um, and you know, somebody, one of the Kasari walks by and reminds him, "Come on, Doc. I told you got to have a weapon around on you somewhere. Make sure. I don't care if it's a knife or a gun or something. Um, these we're in the wildlands. We never know what's going to show up. I need to be able to protect yourself a little bit. I'm not going to be around you all the time." And he keeps going. Um,
Okay, mom.
but he's just not, he's not used to it. He's used to being in a lab and used to being um, on either a spaceship or space station. So this is the first time that he's here just to try to stretch his legs and try something different. He's sort of tired of doing the same thing over and over, even though he's experiencing new races and new creatures and new diseases and things. He wants to, this is widening his horizons. And he's not even sure how long he's going to stay. If he'll like it, he might just go back to the life of comfort and ease that he has. So
Is he widening his horizons because they're horizons of the vast? Are they just
that's
vast
right. They're
horizons?
vast. Um, out here at least. Okay. And then so Kali is very interested in the monolith. So they um, spend their time. When you run across them, you see them searching and looking at and studying the images that you all took of the monolith, and they are actually getting together a party of themselves and the Eoxian scout and one of the Hardhoofs. The three of them are going to go to the monolith, and so they're actually leaving as you guys arrive on the morning of the 19th. You see them leaving. All right, and then who else did you want to track down, Luna?
Hold on a second. It was Loma Viral, the half orc, third row.
Okay. Jingo or Mantha, do you guys have want to take a crack at Loma? Telling us a little bit of her story, if you have an idea.
I do not. No, I don't want to.
Luma.
Loma Varel, the half-orc medic. Why would she want to be here, and what her goal is?
A half orc medic. Perhaps she's a cousin to the orc laborers and was invited to come join them.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. So she's been staying with them. They have an extra bed anyway, and a setup all for their missing from where their sister used to stay. So she's been staying with
Ow.
them, and the she's not as physically inclined as the four of them are. She's more laid back and not quite as in shape as they are. But she's how much experience does she have, Jingo, as a medic?
I'd say she has probably just recently, I don't know if she's a military medic, perhaps did her time in the service and has gotten out as a young medic. And rather than continuing military service, came out here because her cousins invited her out. They correspond with her regularly. Um, Maybe she grew up with them, and she came out initially for the memorial service for the one that died
Nice. Okay.
and decided to stay.
Very good. So there you go. That is the story of Loma. All right. So you guys are getting to know some of the new faces, touching base with old faces. You're noticing. Give me sense motive checks, everybody.
Okay.
And it can be. It doesn't have to be in a tower. It can just be flat. Wow.
Dang.
Really good. All right. So you notice that you're getting some side eyes and some glances from when you guys had left. Uh, Diedrich was the long-range communications specialist who was,
She does
and
not
she
like
had
us.
originally blamed you guys, saying it was your fault that Balko got turned into an undead, and in turn, it's because he was turned undead, he killed Talia, um, and she blames you um, for it. And you see that, and Elenez, who is the scout, before he leaves, he touches base with you, Bex, and lets you know that she has been talking around and trying and saying that maybe it's time Dr. Clef stepped down. Maybe now that they have more people, maybe it's time they had an actual vote to see if, who should be the colony leader. Just because you guys are scouts doesn't mean shouldn't give you carte blanche, and you guys aren't royalty. So she
She doesn't
has
know that.
has been um, spreading a little bit of dissension, not huge, not major, but it's been turning heads a little bit.
That was which one?
Ellen has told you that Deirdre is the one who's doing it, the female Yosoki, who is the
Okay.
communications specialist, and Balco doesn't feel that at all, and never has. He doesn't blame you guys for what happened, but she thinks you should have known as adventurers and as the doctors and specialists that you are. So you notice I said a couple people. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of things have not a whole lot has changed. Um, as you're getting ready to settle down for an evening meal, um, you hear a ping on your communicator, and the little town air raid sound goes off, signaling there is a shuttle coming in, and you have a pair of visitors as two different shuttles come down and land. Give me culture checks, whether you're trained or not.
I'd say that's a decent group. That's decent.
All right, so Des, you don't remember, but you recognize, oh yeah, those are from some of the other colonies, the charters. But Bex and Luna, you recognize that the first one that lands that's smaller and looks to be only carrying one person is from Plostov. And if you guys, let me pull up the map. That's not the map. The map. Oh, there we go. So Plostov is to your south. It's an Acatonian firm. And the other one, it's a larger, and you see that there are a bunch of people on it, probably half a dozen or so, from where you can tell. And they are from Celestine. And run by the Aspis Consortium. So, did I ever give you guys, let's see, the Nick's notes, player places, spaces, and groups? Did he add it to this? Okay, so he added, if you guys aren't familiar with this, Nick has been keeping this up for the most part.
And I appreciate him for it.
And on the
Indeed.
very bottom, he put the information you guys learned about the other two, Nightwood and Greymore, as you learn more about it. So
The places.
yes, the charters, because you guys had visitors from them trying to get the golden blooms, and you told them to go pack sand. So you were able to learn a little
Okay,
bit
we
more
didn't say it like that.
about their charters. So the first one, you find out her name is Thrall Rustos, and you can tell right away, especially with those culture checks. She's Acatonian. If you guys remember, Acatonians have the red skin. Why didn't it? Oh, sorry. It was just a flash. You don't get to. It's a test of your eyesight.
So
It didn't even load. I just got a gray box, and then suddenly there wasn't a gray box. I'm like, wow, guess I wasn't supposed to see that.
Right. So she's Akatonian, and she sits down with you all, and I always forget his name. Estevez. What's your friendly
Friendly.
Windows blocked? Arizind Shire, your advisor. So he sits down with you, and she expresses an interest. So I would like as much. We've heard over in Plostov of the monolith you all uncovered. This is shocking news, as I'm sure you're aware. It was established there was no people here, no people groups had ever lived here, and there's no form of any kind of civilization. Yours is the first that's been found in any of our charters. Um, and we would ask that you give us share as much detailed information as you have about the needle. And we would like to set up a scouting endeavor to um, see if there's any other evidence of sapient habitation. We, of course, will, after our own mystics, want to take a closer look at the information, and we will offer uh, any information that we find, not only about this monolith, but any other civilizations that have been are on New Harmony. We will, of course, share it with you as well. I think together we can. This will improve relations between our two charters, and it will be a benefit to both. So go ahead and give me sense motive checks. You can leave them in the chat, and let's just give it a shot and just see how
I
they work.
already threw them.
Oh, okay, you already did it. All right, that's fine. Either way, Bex is looking at the weapons that she's carrying.
I'm too busy asking him who this is.
it was a squirrel.
All right. Luna, you notice that as you're talking, she's been, different members within the colony have sort of walked by, and as it happens, more than usual would be. Atomic Kill Squad, appreciate you.
Let me
Throw your
Night Atomic.
um, there seem to be a rather large number of people who have business on or around where you're talking, as curiosity, and people want to, especially the Yusokis and the things within the um, colony. They're curious who the visitor is, and they want to take a look and see who it is. But as this is happening, she seems more distracted, and she's as if she's looking for somebody as this happens. That's what your impression you're getting, Luna.
Okay.
So, do you guys want to talk to your other visitor, or do you have immediate response to her? Or would you? Last time you guys, I believe, said you would think about it overnight and get touch base with them the next day. Right.
Yeah, I think we're going to
That's
need
such a
time to
diplomatic
talk about it.
answer. That should be just our go-to answer. Well, think about it. Talk to you tomorrow.
But I do like the idea.
All right. So as
Unlike the
she leaves,
flowers,
you guys can talk amongst yourselves.
which are a finite resource that we wanted to keep for ourselves because it was a finite resource, the obelisk is a singular object that does not move, and inviting other people to come study it probably not a bad idea. They might
Probably
bring
just the first three.
techniques and knowledge that we don't have.
Right.
And nobody has really spent a whole lot of time doing so. Like I said, this is the first. You have a group of 3 who actually left this morning, heading toward it. The cultural anthropologist Sharon took off and was to look at it and spend some more time. Your slug mystic has recognized that some of the runes are magical in some nature and arcane in some nature, but other than that, you don't have a whole lot of information about it. All right, and Luna, did you want to say anything to her or to the rest of the group?
I'll just give them a condensed version of what I ascertained.
She
Hang on,
seems to be looking for somebody.
I don't understand. Oh yeah, but I'm sorry. Am I the only one who understood that, or are you saying
Yes.
that I'm sorry, I didn't remember that. Okay, so yeah, I'll tell the story. I'll tell you that she's looking for somebody, and also the I forgot all the stuff
Okay.
that you just said.
I mean, I don't really care all that much. It seems pretty low risk compared to the last time we had visitors, but like, I mean,
still something that we can do to be helpful, right?
we're not studying it. Like,
I
more eyes the better, right?
thought Bex was saying that he's very interested in this sort of thing. No?
Yep, that's what he said, and Des is agreeing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were playing devil's advocate.
No, Des doesn't really have strong opinions most of the time. He's kind of just chilling, hanging out with his buddy.
Yeah, I'm not the leader type either.
All right, and so the second one is a female human. Give me sense motive checks, or actually no, this would be perception checks. And Bex, we're just gonna add 5 to yours, or make it 5 easier for you. Oh wow. All right, so Bex and Luna, you realize she carries herself like an operative.
Ah, okay. That would make
Okay.
sense if they don't look like an operative on purpose, but yet their traits are betrayed by their
Right.
trade.
She's aware, has very strong situational awareness. She's light on her feet. Doesn't relax. Doesn't sit back. You know, she's similar to
Chase the one.
way Bex does, especially since you guys have spent months with Bex. She carries herself the way Bex does. Um, and so she comes in and she has a team, but they stay on the shuttle. They come out and stretch their legs and stuff, but they're mingling in the charter, but they're not part of the meeting that she has with you guys. And she says, "My name is Bundina Laud, and I'm coming from Celestine, and we want to acquire this pillar that you all found. Um, we're willing to offer you 6 resource units this
Ooh,
afternoon if you're willing to give us soul, if you're willing to sell us this rights to the monument." Um, and she says, I brought along some mining equipment, a small team of stone cutters. What we want to do is we want to remove the stone needle inscriptions, and if, once you agree and we send you those 6 resource units, we ask that you turn over records or copies that you have of the inscriptions, and encourage any of your citizens to do the same, and enact a law criminalizing any citizen's failure to hand over any such records or copies.
Now,
With that,
is she demanding this, or is she asking for an exchange?
we'll give you. She's saying she'll give you 6 resource units if you do this.
6 resource units is a lot of resource, isn't it?
Which is
Which-
so. Do you have any particular requests or questions for her? Again, give me sense motive checks.
I don't like the idea that she wants to dig it up and basically destroy it. I think it needs to be left where it is, and so.
Set perception again.
No.
Yeah,
sense motive. Both
Sense
of you
motive.
give me sense motive. All right. So while she is somewhat brash, I hope that came across.
It came across.
It's not because she's pissed at you guys or anything. It just seems to be her way of communicating.
Okay.
And so, and Luna and Bex, especially Bex, you've studied trying to get an understanding of how these organics act. And this is not anger or frustration. She just seems to be her way she operates. No pun intended.
But
And they want us to basically turn over all information we have on the obelisk,
Yep.
and
They want
silence our citizens on the subject.
Yep.
And criminalize approaching it.
Sole proprietary, and they want everything. Well,
why?
They're going to remove the inscriptions. Is what the team's here to do. She didn't say anything about removing the whole monolith itself, just the inscriptions, so that no one else would be able to see it. Are you asking her why?
Yes. Why? What do you know about this monolith that you're not telling us?
Well, I'm just following orders. My mystics have determined that these are arcane in nature, and we want to find out who left them and why they're here. There's no other sign of civilization on the entire planet. No other charter has found anything like this. So we want to find out as much as we can, and if it's some huge secret and we can use it to make money, then that's why we want we want to be the sole owners of this. So
it is not my decision alone, but I am inclined to say no. Now, answer me this. Are there other monoliths, or is ours the only one?
Well, they only think there's
have
one.
not heard any chatter about any others, and she just said that this was the only one that has been found in any of the charters.
Okay, yeah. Well, she also referred to them plurally, so.
I would be willing to allow them to make copies of the inscriptions on the monolith, but I do not want them removed. I do not want the monolith defaced. We've just had an influx of scientists ourselves, and we are going to expand the research team looking into it.
Exactly.
So she'll turn to Dr. Clef and Luna and say, well, I don't know what despite what your android here says, think about it. 6 resource units, especially at this stage of your charter, could come in
It is a
quite
generous
handy.
offer.
It's clear you
Yes.
guys don't know what to do with this thing, and honestly, I don't know or care what it's for. I'm just here to see if we can get it. So, why don't you think about it and let me know in the morning what you guys want to do.
Yep.
Will do.
The classic. We'll think about it. Talk to you tomorrow.
We'll get back to you.
We'll have our
I'd
people
hate
get
for
in
you to
contact with
miss
your
out
people.
on just think of all the things you could do with 6 resource units, and she'll stand and you know, you said yourself, you guys don't know what this is or what it's for, and it's a piece of rock for 6 resource units. And
Luna
she'll walk
is
out.
Luna is very vehemently against doing this. So
Yeah, this sounds too good to be true. And well, yeah.
Well, it doesn't sound good at all.
yeah,
No, but
There's also that part. I don't.
6 resources is a lot of resources.
Plus,
So,
if it is
and
doing
the fact
something
that they
weird,
want to offer that much for something they know nothing about, I'm not buying it. There's somebody knows something more about this obelisk. That's why they're willing to offer us this hefty. No, I say we turn it down. I say if we give up the obelisk now, we're going to regret it. We can offer to let them study it, perhaps, but they cannot.
maybe they leave the mining equipment behind.
Yeah,
just
no, they're not bringing the mining equipment into our colony,
yeah.
and they're not defacing it. We already determined that it's magical, right? What happens if it explodes when they start carving on it and leaves a crater in our colony?
What if it's
Is
got
that
weird
likely to
magic?
happen? No, but we don't know. Yeah,
So
what
What
if
if
it
it's also
stops
got
being
weird
magical when
magical?
you break it?
If the magic's on the outside, there could also be magic stuff on the inside. And then if we don't know what's on the outside, like all the words and stuff, maybe we'll never figure out what it's actually doing. Maybe it's still doing weird stuff. Maybe it sent out that signal that fucked our communications team. Who knows?
the obelisk always has power, though. So if they deface it, it would definitely take away power from both of them, if not both, or removing all of it.
All right, so last thing as we're coming up against time, I just wanted to real quick. The Thrall comes back in and says, I do not wish to speak of the obelisk at this point. I just I've been told that you all are the ones who are doing the scouting. Have you been to the south, at all?
No,
That's
I
our
don't
next
think we really
expedition.
have.
Just,
Nope.
my I just moved. Making sure I'm remembering this right. Here it is. My husband, Alcib Rustos, was dispatched several weeks ago to deliver a message of welcome and friendship here, but we lost contact. And I was just wondering, I presume he would have said something, but have you all seen him, or have you found any of his belongings or anything?
We can definitely start searching.
All right. So after you guys explain that he's not there, and you haven't found anything, and she thanks you and leaves. And that is where we will leave it. Next
Dun,
week,
dun, dun.
or next time we get together, it'll be the 14th ish. Um, next week is 6-7, so we're going to be doing the other group, and then we'll be doing the charter turn. So don't forget to take a look at that, your project charter list, and be thinking about what you want to do. We don't know how many RUs you have unless you take the offer. Then you'll have at least 8, because at the beginning of your turn you roll a 6-sider and a 4-sider, and that'll determine how many you have. You could have anywhere from, you could generate yourselves 2 to 8. 2 to 10. And then if you take her offer, you could have 6 more. So it was sort of a roundabout way, but it's the closest you guys have come. All 3 of you mentioned the message in the message of the day, so I will be giving you 1 extra resource unit next week.
Wow.
When you take your charter turn. But I thank you so much for playing with me, guys.
Thanks for DMing.
Exactly.
There we go.
It was fun.
And I'll update everything else. So yeah, you guys have found a couple things that have made your charter unique. So far, none of the other charters have. So,
and they keep wanting them.
I do have a question.
Okay.
So Threll was talking about like searching for other sapient species. Does that mean that the news about us finding the whatever their names are, the Kahlo,
No.
has that not gotten out yet? Is
No,
that just
you guys
something
just
that
got back into
okay?
And no, you have not said anything about that. Nope.
Okay, cool. We should probably talk to like a lawyer or something before we announce it to everybody. Make sure that we protect them before they get like, oh, you're not supposed to be on this planet. Actually, you get evicted. We're sending you away forever.
That's right. All right, so we have 4
Go
people.
fix your spaceship. Go back to space.
All right, so in honor of your 54 months here, Mantha, would you like to go to raid Sparkles, Mandy, Bane, TBC, Havoc, or Nintendo Buff? Havoc has shown up like once or twice, but Bane, TBC, and Sparkles usually show up and say hi every week. So with that in mind, do you want to raid either of those 4?
Much. So let's go ahead and do Bane.
All right, so we'll say hi to Bane TPC. Again, thank you so much for playing with me, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, so you can see when I stream my weird one-off streams, like I did the other day. I went back to Magic the Gathering on stream. And whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
We are ready to raid in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Raid.
Crispy, did you hear that?
I'll stop the streaming.